Comic Shorts.
Comic Shorts presents Sisters, the Christmas Letter, starring Kevin Beetlestone as Ophelia Bayswater and Thomas Eridani as Allegra Bayswater, written by Kevin Beetlestone. Oh, she's here at last! Miracles do happen!
Oh, let me in, Ophelia, let me in!
What on earth is going on? Come in, and take your shoes off. I don't want you leaving skid marks on the carpet.
Okay, I'll start at the beginning. Last night I went to the over 40s disco. I got a bit tipsy, made sexual advances on a policeman, and fell into a shrubbery in Princess Street Gardens.
Oh, how shameful! Not that I'm interested, but just out of curiosity, precisely how big was his truncheon? It's 2:00 and his truncheon was 12 inches long! Oh, for goodness sake, get back in your chalet, you old buzzard. I think you need to stay away from policemen in future, assuming there are any left to sleep with. You've already slept with the entire West Lothian constabulary.
I know. Why do you think I ran here? God, I'm exhausted. I had to spring down the street with all this heavy shopping. Those policemen's wives are fast. Not as fast as me, though. I took a gram of speed before leaving the house. Thank God my drug dealer does takeaway. My God, it's handbags at dawn out there. I'd be afraid to go out of the house.
If you're going to continue to whip your knickers off for every policeman that passes by, perhaps you should wear Kevlar and a helmet next time.
Okay. Let's change the subject.
All right. I've invited you here because I've written up a draft of the Bayswater family's annual Christmas letter. Now that you're finally here, we can begin. Dear all, what an eventful year it's been for the Bayswaters. On the 1st of January, we started the new year by attending the annual Looney Duke in fancy dress. New Year's Day wouldn't be complete without diving into those freezing waters of the Firth of Forth. This year, Allegra and her Man of the Week went as a pantomime horse, as I recall.
That's right. He took the back end, and I took the front.
Also, it was Grandad Bayswater's 97th birthday this year, and I have to say he's as fit as a fiddle. However, during the Looney Duke, Grandad drifted out to sea and disappeared.
Poor Grandad. Maybe add in, he's a very good swimmer, so we know he's still out there somewhere, bravely swimming forever onwards and outwards to the horizon.
I'm sure he'll turn up somewhere, like Robinson Crusoe. Anyway, Uncle Rupert Bayswater got married for the second time this year, and I have to say his new bride is so charming and youthful.
That's right. Aren't there 40 years between them?
Yes, and Uncle Rupert's teenage daughter gets on very well with her new stepmom. They're not as much stepmother and stepdaughter. They're practically like sisters.
Why not add in classmates instead of sisters?
Well, they do go to the same high school. In March, Daddy Bayswater decided to stop using traditional gender pronouns. So instead of he or she, we now refer to everyone and everything as they or it.
I know. We're still trying to figure out what to call the dog.
Yes. In April, my dear husband Campbell and I celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary of a cruise of the Rhine Valley. Campbell is quite fascinated by Germanic culture. He loves the frothy beer, the exceedingly well-stuffed sausages, and he's particularly fond of cruising.
That's right. Buffed German men in their little leather shorts. So, it all made sense to everyone when you and Campbell decided to get divorced, didn't it, Ophelia? Especially because for the last 25 years, you've been getting rogered senselessly by your chiropractor behind your husband's back.
Let's just say I'll never look at a bratwurst in quite the same way ever again.
Oh, no.
Oh! Well, everyone, that was our year in the Bayswater family. All the best for a wonderful new year. Ophelia and Allegra Bayswater. There, finished. Beautiful.
I must say, I'm so happy with everything I wrote there. Your bits do need a little bit of work, however.
My bits! My bits! You arrive late. You contribute virtually nothing, and yet you still want to claim the credit for, and, if I do say so myself, an excellent annual Christmas letter. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Me? Ashamed?
Yes, you! You wanton bed-hopping hussy!
How dare you? I'm not wanton. And that's rich coming from you. You've had so many extramarital affairs, the entire institution of marriage is in jeopardy.
How dare you! What would you know about what it is to be married? The last relationship you had lasted exactly 2 minutes.
That was due to premature ejaculation. I could have easily tied the knot with that gentleman.
I think you should have tied a knot in his willy and crossed those legs of yours while you were at it, because they're open all the time, like a 24-hour petrol pump.
That's it! I'm leaving!
Wah! It's 2:15. It's tea time. Repeat, it's tea time. Wah! Oh, is it that time already? Sit back down and stay a while.
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
Now, would you like Darjeeling or Jasmine?
No, go on then. Darjeeling. Thank you, my love.
Listen, I've got gossip. You'll never believe what Mrs. Hodgkins from number 29 did last week.
What?
Get another hobnob down your neck and I'll tell you all about it. So you know that Mrs. Hodgkins has a taste for the extreme. Well, I heard she joined a cult.
Was it Scientology again?
No, more deviant than that. She joined the Conservative Party.
Oh, the shame of it all.
Oh, the shame!